What's up, fam? Rev Jens. We're going to talk about what are the 5 key traits for being a top producing salesman or saleswoman. Got new polos on today. Always got to keep your brand tight, looking good. First and foremost, when I talk about sales, the number one trait of all top salespeople would be their integrity and their ethics. Number one is integrity and ethics, simply because if you're selling without integrity and ethics, you're probably going to end up caught in some sort of an issue, scam, lie, or bullshit. We don't want to be a part of that. We want to do everything as ethically, not only ethically, compliantly, with as much integrity as possible. People can feel that. When you believe in what you're doing and you're there to genuinely help them, it makes your job so much easier and it makes the sale so much smoother. So that's number one. They operate with a high level of integrity and ethics. Number two, they have an unbelievable amount of self-belief, and they know they can control their destiny with their actions. They believe in it, not only the product, but themselves. When you believe in yourself, it gives you an unbelievable edge on people who don't have that trait. Plain and simple. And again, the person you're talking to, whether it's over the phone, over Skype, in person, they can feel that sense of belief all the way through. And if you believe it enough, someone else will too. It's very simple, and it's a big factor in making your sales life easier. Next, they're disciplined. They can stick to a schedule. They can call their leads. They can go on the appointments. They can make the sales. They can follow up. They can stick to a regimen and do it over and over and over again. This is how they become top performers. You don't ever want to be a one-hit wonder. You don't ever want to be that salesperson that's like, remember that week in 2005 where I sold X, Y? You don't ever want to be that person. You're going to talk to that person. You're going to run into this salesperson where they talk about the glory days or that one time or the amazing week. You want every week to be an amazing week. You want every month to be a great month. And the way you do that is through discipline, period. It's not motivation, it's discipline. Day in and day out, we do the same process over and over again to get the desired results. Number 4 is patience. You do have to be somewhat patient in the sales industry because you're using the law of large numbers. So when I say that, I put a little asterisk next to it. I'm not saying you patiently are waiting for results. No, you are patiently waiting for the process to work for you. Meaning you have to do all the right steps for a long enough time, and then boom, it's going to happen. But you have to be actively, with a sense of urgency, doing the process. It's a little bit different. I know certain people like to throw the word patience out there. It's not a great definition for sales, but there's not a better word to sum this up. And then the last thing, and this kind of piggybacks off what I just said, you have to be hungry and have a sense of urgency. Meaning you know that you may not get results today, but if you do the steps right and you keep doing them, eventually you will get that result that you're looking for. I always equate it to cutting down a tree. If you've sharpened your axe, you know how to swing, you've practiced your plan on what to do, and you keep cutting that tree, eventually the tree will go down. There's no other place for it to go. But that may not happen today. You might be chopping down a massive tree and you just learned how to swing your axe yesterday, so it's gonna take you some time. And that's where that little patience part comes in, is you're actively taking steps, but you know that you can't get there in one single day. Those are the 5 big traits, and I'll read them back to you. So really simple. They operate at a high level of integrity and ethics. They have an unbelievable self-belief that they can control their destiny. Number 3, they're disciplined with their actions. They can maintain a routine. Number 4, they're patient with that routine. They know it will work, just like working out at the gym. You don't get big and strong by going to the gym one time and working out really hard. You go to the gym multiple times and keep going, and you'll never see that result until a year later, and you look at yourself, you're like, wow, I look totally different. Well, if you did that day 2, wouldn't work. And of course, number 5, they are hungry for that result. They want it, they need it, they have a desire for it. And anytime you combine all 5 of those together, you're gonna get a high producer in the sales realm, normally someone who generates high income and is able to handle a lot of volume no matter what they do. It's just the recipe for success. Subscribe below. I'll go over how you can develop these traits and why they're needed, particularly when you're selling insurance or anything else. If you're selling cars, you're selling homes, you're selling knickknacks, widgets, software, the same traits apply no matter what you sell. Those blanket 5 will carry you the distance no matter what. So I'm Nick Vanilla. Subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.